All right, we'll continue a little bit about knives, but there's an interesting thing that I want to demonstrate to you. Watch. Even though a lot of people know how to defend, there are certain techniques against knives, oftentimes what most instructors never teach their students is how to do it correctly. They teach the correct technique, but there are elements in there that are very important. I'll give you an example. Jake is younger than I am, and I'm stronger than Jake. So let's take a simple knife takeaway, which involves a wrist takedown. So watch. Someone attacks you with a knife. You go off to the side. You take your hand and you start to turn it, and you take him down. Okay, now go ahead. Do that. Go. Now, see, I can fight Jake, and he ain't gonna take my hand down. Keep going. Try to fight me. See? And the reason is because I'm stronger and more powerful than Jake. So how does a young man or a woman overcome that element? And this is what I'm consistently telling people. It's not about power, it's about the body. Now I'll show you what I'm talking about. That's the same technique Jake is going to attack you with a knife. I get out of the way and I do exactly the same thing Jake did, but watch the difference. You ready? Tense your arm. Watch the difference. Notice what I did. What I did was tense your arm. See, I'm stronger than him, but I can certainly, because I'm stronger, I can do this and still beat him. But notice, my body's here. I'm using my arm strength to beat him. And watch what happens. I have it here. I don't use my arm. I step into it. Look at what happens. All my weight now becomes power. Weight is power. I weigh 160 pounds. All that weight is going down to his wrist. So watch. I'm attacking Jake. He does the exact same technique as before. Gets out of the way. Now he steps into it. I can fight it. Go. I can't. See, now he's going to take me down. Of course, how much do you weigh? That's 100-pound torque going against my wrist. So let's work on that again. Can you do a close-up on this? Watch. He blocks. He turns. Now watch what happens. The minute he starts to turn, instead of staying there and pushing, now Jake moves in. So now all of a sudden, all his weight is on my wrist. I can fight him all day. It's not going to happen. Because now he's going to take me down, because now I'm fighting with his weight, and his weight is way more powerful than my wrist. So the thing to remember is, even though there are a lot of techniques that look simple and don't necessarily require using the body, if you get used to the idea of learning to use the body properly, you will always be efficient. I'll show you what I mean. Oleg, come over here. Now Oleg is a lot bigger than Jake was. He's coming with a knife. Okay, now watch. If I go here, no, don't go down. Just tense your body, tense your arm. Now watch. See, I got to fight him now. Okay? Now remember, the element of surprise is going to allow me to get this far, but no more. Tense. The minute I step in, that tension doesn't mean anything anymore. Hold the knife there. See, I go here. Now it's my whole body that he's fighting. Not going to happen. But if I use it this, most of the time I can do it anyway, but you don't know that. So learn to use the body in any condition. Most jiu-jitsu techniques require that, but oftentimes people aren't using it. On any condition, if you're going to take a risk, you're going to bend it, why use your strength? Use the body. All of a sudden, that same technique becomes so much more effective, especially when a weaker person is facing a non-weaker person.